that feedback is the breakfast of champions. He took the feedback, he said, I'll do this and I'll come up with a better model. 2 more years on the workbench, comes up with a better model, shows this to the manager at Toyota. He said, young man, I got good news and bad news for you. The good news is the model is perfect. This is something we would be proud making for you. But the bad news is World War II just started. And we don't know, we have stopped all new models and we don't know when the war will finish and when we can start doing this. But he did not give up. He continuously asked himself the question, do I want to build my own car? What's the answer? Yes. Can I build my own car? Yes. And the more he asked that, the more empowered he became. And one of his friends told him, look here, Honda. Now you got a model which Toyota has approved. And Toyota has stopped doing new models, so there could be some kind of a dullness in the marketplace. Why won't you build your own car? Why won't you find an investor? So Honda wrote 1,500 letters to potential investors. And by the way, Japanese is a roundabout language. You don't say things directly. If you want to tell someone, I love you, you first say the moon is beautiful. It's a roundabout thing. You know? He wrote the 1,500 letters, sends it off to these potential investors, gets one of them, starts building the factory. As it was being built, it was damaged twice by bombs. He repaired and continued to go on. And when the factory was about to be opened, it was completely destroyed by an earthquake. Ouch. Okay. 8 years of trying, and this is what happens to me. But he never gave up. Do I want to build my own car? Yes. Can I build my own car? Yes. And with that, he continuously walked like a madman with this mantra in his head. And one day he was walking past a garage and he sees there a bicycle, and next to the bicycle there is a motor. He says, bicycle, motor, motor, bicycle. So if I fix a motor on the bicycle, I'll have a motorcycle. And then he goes and buys a bicycle and a motor, puts it together and goes around. People said, Honda, that's a great idea. Everyone in Japan can use one of these things. So market testing was positive, and he goes, builds a smaller factory in the debris and starts selling motorcycles. So in the sundown of a dream, because he believed in his purpose, he believed in his ability and passion, he was able to get there and build the car, and you know the rest of the story. The rest is history. So the 3 foundation tools are very powerful. Act the way you want to feel, pink elephant, and questions are the answers. Another important area, another simple tool is the transformational vocabulary. We keep using negative words all the time. And if we learn to transform them into positive words, we will build new dendrites. So let's try a few of them. Confused. What do you think a more positive way of saying I'm confused? There are options. I have clarity, or I need clarity. So rather than saying I'm confused, I'm looking for clarity. So if you keep saying that, because if you say confused, the brain will say, yes, you are confused, let me make it real for you. Let me make it a little more confusing for you. Lost would be what? Still searching. Failure. A feedback, a learning. Someone said, you know, by that definition, I must be the most successful person in this room. Because failure is a pillar of success. So I'm a very successful person. Mistake, again, similar, learning. Weakness, an area for improvement. An area for improvement. Stressed. Anyone? Try blessed with responsibility. That's what it is. You get stressed when you have too much responsibility. Lonely. Anyone here who has been lonely in your life? Excepting me. Anyone? Okay, next time you're lonely, just say, I'm available. Now, don't take it too literally, please. I'm not saying when your loved one goes away for her holidays for 2 weeks, that you're going to go out and say, I'm available, take me. I'm not talking about that. I'm only saying I'm available to spend more time with my parents. I'm available to catch up with some of my school friends. I'm available to myself to go take that meditation course. Yes, I'm available. All right? There's loads of things we are available. Sick, this is physically sick. Okay? Try cleansing. I'm not sick, I'm just cleansing. Okay? Because if you say sick, yes, you think about sickness all the time and it's all negativity. If I'm saying I'm cleansing, I'm actually working towards cleansing myself up. Problem, challenge, opportunity. Overloaded, blessed. Okay. Try over-demanded. Okay? I'm not overloaded, I'm just over-demanded. And it's a quick change in word. But if you keep saying I'm overloaded, you're telling yourself, no, I can't do much. That's my capacity. Over-demanded brings my value up. Okay? So these are some of the simple foundation tools we have in NLP. There's loads more, but let me tell you things you can do. Once you master this, you can convert stress into success. There's loads of tools of stress into success, managing your time, finding a purpose, writing your own life mission statement and becoming purposeful, giving up bad habits, erasing negative emotions of past memories, overcoming phobias, motivating yourself, building relationships, and there's loads and loads of them. Let me finish off because I talked about Blessed with Responsibility with one of my favorite poems which brings out this very important aspect. The name of the poem is Forgive Me When I Whine. Today upon a bus, I saw a girl with golden hair and wished I was as fair. When suddenly she rose to leave, she hobbled down the aisle. She had one leg and wore a crutch, but as she passed a smile. Oh God, forgive me when I whine, I have two legs, the world is mine. Later I stopped to buy some candy, and the lad who sold it had such charm. I stopped a bit and spoke with him, if I were late, I'll do no harm. But as I left, he said to me, I thank you, sir. You've been so kind. It's nice to talk with folks like you. You see, he said, I'm blind. Oh God, forgive me when I whine, I have two eyes, the world is mine. Later, as I walked down the street, I saw a child with eyes of blue. He stood and watched the others play. He did not know what to do. I stopped a bit and then I asked, why won't you join the others, dear? He looked ahead without a word, and then I knew he couldn't hear. Oh God, forgive me when I whine, I've got 2 ears, the world is mine. With feet to take me where I'd go, with eyes to see the sunset glow, with ears to hear what I'd know. Oh God, forgive me when I whine, I've been blessed indeed, the world is mine. Thank you.